Hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Part 15. So, I did some research and, well, other than having to get Skullcracken up to level, up to snuff, which we were going to do last time anyway, what we have to do is, his strongest Pokemon is level 18, and considering that my starter is probably my strongest Pokemon at this point, we're going to get Monkey up to level 18. Maybe higher, just because he's going to be the main attacker for that, just because grass type is super effective against water type, so we can't really use Water Gun that much. And only his rival, only his Pokemon is level 18, so we're mainly going to be leveling up Skullcracken and Monkey. So that's what this video is going to be. I'll get to the level grinding, and see you guys when we're done with the speed up. Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball a lot. Been watching some Dragon Ball Super. Great show. Love that show. Super funny. It's also, other than being funny, it's got some good action, decent action. So yeah, if this is your first time finding out, I don't really think I've expressed my view on Dragon Ball in general, but I am a Dragon Ball fan. I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z, very good show as well. It's what I would call a, what would I say, popcorn, maybe junk food anime. That makes sense. You know, you watch it for the fight scenes. You know, like the action, the story. It has a good story compared to most junk food animes that you'd watch. But that's not why I watch Dragon Ball Z. I watch Dragon Ball Z for the action. If I want a story, man, I go to Dragon Ball because that. I'm gonna go fanboy right now. Dragon Ball is such a good story. I love all the characters in Dragon Ball. I mean, the fight scenes there. You know, it has really good fight scenes. But that's not why you watch the show. You watch the show to see Goku grow up. You see him interact with Bulma, Yamcha, Oolong, Krillin. It's, man. I can go on and on about Dragon Ball. So I'm more of a Dragon Ball fan than Dragon Ball Z. However, that doesn't mean I don't like Dragon Ball Z, because I love Dragon Ball Z. I love me some Kai Blast. That's awesome. And Dragon Ball Super, that is the GT that we should have gotten before. Now, I have some problems with it. For example, okay, so I'm not too far into it, because right now the only way to watch it is you have to watch the Japanese translations. You have to English dub. English sub, which most part, mostly because when I'm watching an anime, I don't really like reading. So generally, I go dub, even if I know the dub is notoriously bad. Naruto. But I'll watch it anyway. I'll put up with it just because I don't feel like reading and I want to watch the action and stuff like that. However, with Dragon Ball, the dub is actually good. I'd say the dub is good. And I like watching the dub. However, I don't have the option of Dragon Ball Super. There is no English dub yet. So I don't mind reading for the most part. And I have actually picked up on some Japanese words. So, there's that, learning. Who said you don't learn? Water gun is evolving. Okay, well, guess what? Alright. This is cool. War Turtle, yes! Oh man, War Turtle. One of my favorite Pokemon. I love water types. I love electric types too. Like, my two favorite types are probably water and electric, just because I like their design so much. But War Turtle, man, there's something about water types that just looks so cool. Like, especially, I gotta say Lapras and War Turtle. But I got a War Turtle! Yay! Alright, and back to the speed up. So yeah, Super, looking really good. Alright, some of the jokes are so funny in it. Alright, like, if you want, alright, here's the best way I can describe Dragon Ball Super. Here's how I'm gonna describe it. It's like if somebody took Dragon Ball, and somebody took Dragon Ball Z, and they decided to make a baby out of those two. You have Dragon Ball Super. It's got jokes. It's got a slow, it's a lot slower than Dragon Ball Z. So if you like Dragon Ball Z for the fast-paced action, you're not gonna get that here. It has fast-paced action, but it's intertwined with this more slow, more taking a backseat, lax tone, which I like a lot about Dragon Ball. Now, Dragon Ball had its action moments. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not trying to not sell you guys in Dragon Ball. I would recommend Dragon Ball in a heartbeat. I recommend you go watch Dragon Ball. But Dragon Ball Super, it's got elements from both Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. So you think, that's my favorite then, right? Because it's got both of everything I like. Well, I kind of like Dragon Ball more. Maybe that's because Dragon Ball is the first one I watched out of the three. But I like Dragon Ball more. Now, that's not me saying, this is terrible, I hate it. No, because Dragon Ball Super, my gosh, it is so good. I'd like to, from what I've seen from Dragon Ball Super more, don't call me blasphemy, but I think I might like it more than Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm not saying, no. Dragon Ball Z is a better show, but I might like it a little bit more just because of those Dragon Ball elements. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion, though. Like, everyone's entitled to their opinion. That's just mine. If you like Dragon Ball Z more than anything else, that's what you like. I'm okay with that. I am 100% okay with that, and I see where you're coming from. Trust me, I do. Because I have watched through Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z. I can't even count how many times I've done that. Like, all the way through. Like, from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, which actually I think you should watch it that way. And I have been watching Dragon Ball Super, like I've said, several times. I probably repeated that several times. Alright, everybody, welcome back. How'd you enjoy that episode? I hope you liked it. That was a weird way I said welcome back. So let's take a look at our Pokemon. So look who got to level 15, Skullkraken, and he learned Tackle. And she learned Tackle, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look at her moves. Look at that, Splash and Tackle. How nice. It can battle usefully, kind of. At level 15, but 5 more levels and it evolves into a Gyarados. So that'll be great. And look who evolved. Look who evolved. You guys will see that though. But look at that. War Turtle. Ooh, I love me a War Turtle. Look at him. Well, sorry, look at her. Yeah. Very, very nice. So, with that, we will end this part. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you have any suggestions for names of Pokemon, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys later.